Comic-Con has started and we already have a couple of big high-profile trailers, so let's start with the Dragon Ball Super one. I got what I expected to get. The animation style, the new designs, all of that visual stuff looks absolutely spectacular. In fact, it looks so damn good that I didn't even notice the couple of seconds of CGI animation that are integrated into the movie, and even after someone pointed it out to me, I still think the CG looks pretty damn spectacular. As for the story, it looks like just a big load of nothing. Toriyama said it's going to take place in multiple different time periods within the Dragon Ball universe, but the present day stuff just looks like a rehash of the first Broly movie. All of the major beats are the same. Broly gets the attention of Goku and Vegeta. They fight. Broly remains a retarded, boring, one-dimensional rage monster here as he was before. So, yeah, so much for him getting some new character depth, I guess. Paragus is old now. I guess that's cool. We got an old Saiyan. But he's still mind-controlling his son like he was before. Frieza's in it, so that's cool, I guess. I liked Frieza in the Tournament of Power arc. He was okay. And they're referencing Dragon Ball Minus by having stuff from Minus in the story. So that's pretty fucking terrible. But let's talk about the Teen Titans trailer, because, wow, I did not expect this thing to look this hilariously bad. This isn't even the kind of bad I can get angry about because, well, for one thing, I guess it mostly has to do with the fact that I'm not a Teen Titans guy. In fact, I don't really care about teen superheroes more often than not. I mean, I've liked some Spider-Man stories. I like Batman Beyond, which is basically high school Batman in the future. I've liked Kamala Khan. I've liked Miles Morales. But in general, teen heroes aren't really my thing. And team superhero teams, yeah, that was a great sentence. They also really don't interest me more often than not. So maybe if I gave a crap about the Teen Titans side of like the DC mythology, I might be annoyed by this trailer the way a lot of people are. But honestly, this just looks hilariously bad, and I'm probably gonna have a really good time making fun of this. This feels like is something that was done by a legitimate child who's trying to act all dark, gritty, and edgy. I mean, a lot of people called Batman v Superman really juvenile in the way it did things, and I never completely agree with that. In fact, I majoritively disagree with that assertion. This looks like all of the complaints about BVS I've been deflecting from that movie made into an actual product. Robin's murdering people because that's the cool, edgy thing to do. He's telling Batman to go fuck himself, which has already become the new Batman meme. For the longest time, it's been he's the goddamn Batman, but now this is the new meme, so I guess that's going to be the legacy of this show. The Starfire looks whatever. Beast Boy looks whatever. Raven looks kind of bad, actually. Her actress is particularly bad. Really, the only guy who looks kind of halfway decent in an acting role and like visually is Robin. But that's kind of feels like damning with fine praise. And I honestly don't know how anyone could have been optimistic about this, because this is being done by Akiva Goldsman, the guy who did Batman and Robin. And it's also being done by Greg fucking Berlanti, the guy who's been doing the CW shows. This is a guy who's just not a good storyteller. This is the guy who relies on the cheapest, most forced teen bullshit drama imaginable to get his stuff across. And Warner Brothers has recently signed on a deal, a contract with this man to keep producing his stuff for the next 6 years, and he's being paid $300 million up front to keep producing crap like this. He is going to be showrunning about like 10 DC shows. This guy is DC's equivalent to a TV Kevin Feige. Do you people understand the depths of the incompetence present in the management of DC adaptations? It's just that, unlike Arrow or Flash, which are just cringy bad, this thing is actually trying to be like dark and mature and serious, and it's doing it in like that really stupid CW way, and that just makes it hilarious in its awfulness. I'm definitely gonna give this thing a chance because I just feel like I'm gonna have a great time making fun of this thing and watching it from week to week. I don't know who the fuck is going to pay $75 a year for this streaming service, because this thing is supposed to be like the flagship of the DC Universe service, and it looks spectacularly awful. I have no idea how anyone is going to watch this trailer and be excited for the streaming service. And before you get too optimistic about it, this thing is going to have a Doom Patrol spin-off. Can you imagine a Doom Patrol TV show done in this vein? It's going to be amazing in its sheer unbridled awfulness. I can't wait. Although if they fuck up Swamp Thing, I might actually be annoyed because I actually kind of care about Swamp Thing. So yeah, I kind of hope Swamp Thing ends up being good. But yeah, the Titans trailer is just wow. It's a pleasure to watch it. It's a pleasure to make fun of it and to talk about it. It's really something special. And boy, did it put a smile on my face the first time I watched it. Like, the Broly movie just made me into like the most generic cringe dude you can imagine, and then I watched this again and it just lifted my spirits at the sheer unbridled incompetence on display in this show. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the trailer so far. Do you guys agree? Do you disagree? I don't really give a fuck because I'm having a blast just thinking about the Titans trailer. But if you want to give your opinions, I guess, anyway, you can comment down below and in the comments.